am I feeling today? I'm good today. How are you guys? Next one, next one. Hey, Kelson. Sorry for existing? Huh? What? Okay, which one should we do next? How is everyone? My hair looks a little... I look a little busted right now because... I just woke up. But I just brushed my teeth. And... I got some meat sticks. Oh, shoot! Who just subbed? Oh. Thank you for the follows and the subs. Oh shit! Lock in! These guys are hacking. For sure. What? Oh, hell no! Oh my god, I didn't see the stupid fucking banana. You think the reason why I'm losing is because I got the... This is Mario Kart World. Oh my god, wrong way. Ah! Oh my goodness. This is Mario Kart World. What do y'all think about it? It's hard to get first place because... Did you watch the Mario movie? I didn't. I've yet to go watch it. Next one's a dub for sure. Thank you, Chris, for the Harvey. Yeah, this game's called Mario Kart World. You have to have a Switch too. It's kind of expensive, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's just, unfortunately, like, so damn expensive. Looks like Mario Kart 8. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does kind of look like Mario Kart 8, huh? Oh, we should do predictions. Who voted I would get top 3? Or good. Okay, here we go. Thank you for the finger hearts, Jacob. Oh my god, Chucky! Thank you for the Jolly's Heartland gift. What the heck? Oh my god, holy richness. How many coins is that? How many coins is that gift? Thank you so much. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting a lot of them. How many coins is that? Let me see. Oh, 2,000 coins! Oh, we are not getting top 3. Hold up. I'm gonna quit. Hold on. It's not on Steam, Cleanse. It's a Nintendo game. Nintendo games are very exclusive to their consoles. Okay, let's just restart the predictions. Restarting the predictions. You might have to refresh your purple in order to use the predictions. Thank you, Chucky. I appreciate that. I have my dentist appointment in like a couple hours. I'm nervous. Little Nightmares series? Ooh, I've already played Little Nightmares. Like Little Nightmares 3? Played that. I know, I need to clean that microphone. It's honestly just a bunch of lint from like my clothes and stuff. Yeah, I've already played Reanimal. I just need to get a new filter at this point. Oops. Do you guys know any Mario Kart strats? What are some strats? Oh my god, thank you for the dreamy strings. Everyone's so close together, look. Ah. Oh no. Thank you for the W gift, woo-ha! Oh, that first place. What the fuck? Ah, that just held me back. Thank you, Wuha, for the gifts. Oh, Scuba! Thank you for the little wing gift. Scuba. Let me know what other sound effects I should add, guys. Ah! Frick, man. Can you guys see my score? Aw, what did I get? 16? Oh my goodness. Thank you for the gifts, Wooha. Whoa. Wooha? What am I saying? Wait, can you guys see my score? Oh, you can't. Okay, hold on. I got you. How's that? I'll do this. Can you guys see the score? Okay, so... yeah. Okay. Is this true? Yes, it's true, Foreign. Yes, indeed, it is true. It is true, it is true. Okay, lock in. I should get the boost. I haven't been getting the boost. I'm locked out. I'm locked out. It's a short stream before my dentist. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way. Oh my god. That's not the same though, because DoorDash is like meals. Groceries is different. I just don't like going in person. Oh my gosh. No, it doesn't break the streak. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's not the same. It's not the same. Plus, it's only like once a month that I do that. So it's because I need groceries like once a month. Should we do top 5 instead? Where have I been getting my pizza? I don't really get pizza all that much. I mean, the last time I think I got pizza was from Domino's. But I think that was like either earlier this month or last month. Hey, that's different. That's different. But if it's similar, like Uber Eats, then okay, that counts. Right? Resident Evil 7? I'm not the biggest fan. I tried Resident Evil 7. It was okay. I've already played the Last of Us series, though. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a Resident Evil series. We'll see. Ollie! No! I was so winning, guys! Okay. What the fuck? I got stuck on the dinosaur. So it's T-minus 2 hours until my appointment. So we got 2 hours to just fuck around and do whatever the fuck we want. At my appointment, I'm getting dental work done. What if your dentist removes all your teeth and then you only eat applesauce forever? You know, I've kind of accepted if I were to lose teeth, I've kind of accepted it. I wouldn't mind eating smoothies. I've kind of accepted it, you know? Thankfully, I still have some of my teeth. Most of my teeth. I think I would be fine eating smoothies. Because I hate the whole process of chewing food anyways. It bothers me. And it just makes me uncomfortable. Well, not anymore, because my teeth are fixed. But... This is Minecraft? Yes, this is Minecraft with shaders. Minecraft with shaders on! Oh my god! Look at the zebras. Look at these damn zebras! I like this. I like this map. When you get the rocket, that's how you know you're ass. Oh my god, I'm a fucking frog! The fuck am I? What the fuck is this? Let's see. Hey! 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 Honestly, 8th is not that good, but it's better than nothing. It's better than 10. Okay. We didn't get 5th. That's okay. When I say it's worth buying the Switch 2, yes. Should we play something else, guys? More Mario Kart or Suika game? We can play Pocopia. I haven't played Pocopia in a long time. It's been a minute. I think I stopped playing because I don't know. I don't know why I stopped playing. It's probably because I think I felt overwhelmed. No. Same. I played for a week straight and built subsidized apartment for my Pokemon. Where the hell am I? How you doing? I'm good. Hi, Boo. How's it going? I'm good. How are you? Why does my character have Ditto's face? I don't know. I think that because they're Ditto. How you doing? I'm good. How are you guys? I heard The Last of Us Part 3 is in production? No way. Actually? Okay, so what should we do today? Oh. Stones? I just want to make like a very cutesy, like, aesthetic world. I think that's my goal with Pokemon Pocopia. Sorry, I'm just setting some stuff up. Hi, Burritos. How's it going? Okay, I changed my kick command. Ah! Huh? Oh, it's because Stream Elements got it all wrong. Hold on. I just wanted to say you guys should come follow me on Kick. If you guys don't want to sit through ads and stuff. I'm officially a part of the CPP, which is the Kick Partner Program. And so basically what that means is it basically means I get like an hourly rate, which is pretty cool. Pretty sick, man. Pretty sick. Hold on. Chat box, chat commands. What if I just kick rocks? I mean, you could do that too. Which is definitely a game changer because... Hold on. Let me fix it real quick. It's definitely a game changer. Because as you guys may know, like when you're streaming, you don't get like an hourly pay. And so can I make the gameplay bigger? What? Oh, Baze, thank you for the DJ Cactus. Thank you. Okay. There we go. I think I got it. Okay. What did I leave? Some beans? I'm always running out of storage. Yeah, I think my goal is to customize my world so it's nice and cute. I miss Wii Sports. I know, Wii Sports is such a throwback. I have too much stuff. What's beyond that wall of stone? I don't believe that wall was there back when I was a young little thing. But whether it existed or not, so much time has passed that I don't remember at all what lies beyond it. Seeing what you're capable of now, I dare say you could break through the wall for me. If it's too much trouble, could you please take me to the other side of the wall? Okay. I gotta take him to the other side of the wall. Oh well, would you look at that? So this is what awaited us on the other side. The vast sea itself. Oh, let me clear the chat. I'm gonna clear the chat again. Okay. Would you look at that? So this is what awaited us on the other side, the vast sea itself. Now that I see it again, I do have some faint memories of gazing out over the sea as a child. What could this be? It's covered in sand, but it certainly looks like a human-made building of some kind. I don't think this used to be here in the old days either. What's the boxy doohickey? Okay. Where's he going? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, good morning. Or maybe good evening. Is this really recording? Whatever. I'll give it a go. Oh, the box spoke. Is this another PC? Excuse me, you there. Welcome to our hideout. You look like a real hero and, you know, a really nice guy. Oh wait, whoever hears this might not be a guy. Forget that last part. You're, I mean, you have honest-looking eyes. I'm certain you have a pure and worthy heart. And believe you me, all of us have pure and worthy hearts too, after all. We're a business that uses Pokemon. We're an organization that works hard to improve the environment for the sake of all Pokemon. And we're fun and independent. And that look in your eyes tells me that you want to join, right? Well, I can't tell you've got a lot of potential. But if you really want to become one of us, you have to overcome a difficult trial. We call it the Team Initiation Challenge. Let's get you started right away with part 1. Leppa berries. Gather Leppa berries and put this in the delivery hatch. Don't worry, we're not going to eat them. They're for the Pokemon, of course. I mean, I wouldn't have been mad if you ate them, but okay. And one thing, as you work your way through the Team Initiation Challenge, you'll get some quality gifts. You'll be waiting with bated breath, so get to it. Okay, get to it, guys, he said. He said get to it. He said chop chop. It seems it's finally done talking. I couldn't make any heads or tails of what it was saying, but it sounded like a human voice, and they seemed like they might need help. I'm slowly curious about this building. It might even give us some clues about what happened to the humans. But there's no use just standing here thinking about it. Do you mind stopping by from time to time? Check on this building, though, Jess. Just once in a while would be fine. Okay. Important requests underway. Also, guys, let me know if the volume is good, because sometimes the volume isn't good. I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. I nearly forgot. You had something you wanted to ask me about, didn't you, Jess? An Onyx is stuck in a cave? Dear me, I certainly hope we could do something to help. First things first, let's head back and discuss this with the others. Okay. Let's go back. Guys, I am not excited for my dentist appointment. But I know that if I keep holding it off, I'm just gonna keep trying to avoid it, and I just need to go, you know? Like, I can't avoid it. Like, what I might do today, so when I leave, I am scared of the dentist. I'm gonna leave at, like, 12:30 p.m. PST, so that's in about I would say like an hour and a half. So we have about an hour to play some Pocopia. But yeah. Yeah, I am scared of the dentist. But honestly, we're almost done with everything that I need to get done, and yeah, pretty much. Thank you for the dolphin gift, Salo. Carrying too much stuff. Yeah, I'm sure they're a nice person. Yeah, you're right. We need to rescue Onyx. We're gonna rescue Onyx now. Using their teeth for satanic rituals? Ah, hell nah, Jamurai. That's crazy. What's up, Professor? Does anyone have any great brainstorms about what we can do to help? If we're dealing with super solid ground, we could try spraying it with some water. Maybe that'd make it all squishy and soft. The walls are so hard that even a tough one like Onyx can't deal with them. I imagine it will take more than a little water to soften them up. Then why don't we just wait for it to rain? Rain, you say? I suppose you wouldn't know, but it doesn't really rain around these parts. Really? How come? I couldn't tell you, but the last time I saw any rainfall was when I was just a sprout back when there were still humans around here. I haven't seen so much as the drop since. Sounds like California. Whoa, for real? Well, that's fine by me. No rain, no pain. Hold on, what do you mean no rain? We need rain. I'm sure a little rain would not only help Onyx, it might cheer up the Pokemon here as well. Sounds good, let's make it rain. Easier said than done, I'm afraid. Let's see, how can we get it to rain? There's stuff even you don't know, Professor. Rain. What does rain bring to mind? I think I've got it. We need a Slowpoke. A Slowpoke? If we had a certain Pokemon called Slowpoke helping us, we might be able to make it rain. Okay. Do you think you could find a Slowpoke and bring them here? If I recall correctly, Slowpoke likes sleeping in tall grass near the sea. You recall the sand-covered building we found beyond the rock you broke for me? If there's any tall grass around here, I'm certain a Slowpoke would like it. Okay. Seaside tall grass. Seaside tall grass? I was gonna say, chat, I'm thinking about, like, I'll do a little intermission while I'm gone. A little intermission screen, and then I'll be back. Or should I just end the stream and then come back? Part 1 of the Team Initiation Challenge. Bouldery badge? Oh. Dang! Oh wait, I think I need dirt. This ain't dirt. This is sandstone. Not gonna IRL stream it. Hell no. Not to the dentist. No, that would be bad. Maybe like IRL stream to dance class or whatever, but I need to get some dirt. I have too much stuff, guys. Arrow sign. So much stuff. I have too much stuff. Too much. Dang. A square rug? Okay. So now, why do I have all these random, like, CDs? I'm just gonna make a new chest. I feel like I have all this random stuff. Don't have enough materials? I need some lumber? Oh my gosh. Some lumber. I just have so much random things, huh? So much stuff, yet nowhere to put it. Oh, lumber. wooden crate. I just got so much random things. Okay, we gotta make the seaside habitat. I feel like it's easy to run out of storage in this game. Right? Naruto run? I know, right? Yeah, I'm scared of the dentist. I hate the dentist. Oh. But I know that if I keep avoiding it, I'm gonna have to go back eventually. You know? So it's like, I should just stop avoiding it. You know? There we go. Finally! Seaside tall grass habitats. Slowpoke common. Okay. I see now, like, just need to break the ground. Hello, Roddy. How's it going? Hello, Destiny. I gotta play the finals. Honestly, I don't... I'm not really... I mean, I like the finals. Don't get me wrong. It's a good game. But I do have to take a bit of a break from, like, PC games right now. Because I have carpal tunnel. Thinking about going to a dance class today. You just come in and ask me this every time I see your streams? Something that I noticed, yeah. Something that I've noticed about me is I don't like to feel pressure to do anything. And so... lumber. And so when people come in pressuring me to play certain games, not that you're trying to pressure me, but if you do bring it up a lot, the chances of me playing it is slim to none. I think that if you want to recommend a game, that's fine, but just keep it at a minimum. The more people pressure me to play a game, the more I will be, like, turned off from wanting to play it. If that makes any sense. Mainly because I want to play the games that I want to play because I'm choosing to play them and not because I'm being pressured into. Or, you know, because, like, suggestions are fine, but as soon as it starts feeling like pressure, it makes me not want to do it at all. So... But I mean, I feel like that goes for a lot of things. try Pocopia. See, that's the thing. If I already like the game and I already want to play it, when people try to use like that reverse psychology on me and be like, oh, you should try this game. If I already like the game, I'm gonna play it, you know? If you're trying to get me to not play a certain game, you just can't control me, and I don't know why people think that they can control me. Just because I'm a streamer. Like, of course I have to play popular games, right? But even then, like, if it's a so-called popular game and I've never seen it, like, come on my feed or anything, is it popular to me? It might be popular to you, but it's not popular to me, you know? Everybody's definition of popular is different, so. And like, cause, I mean, I like a good cozy game, you know? I like a good old cozy game. You're good. I was just giving an example of how people have tried to. But it's like, I think something people need to realize is like when you're watching a streamer, it's just like, you just gotta let them play the games that they want to play, you know? It's important that I get that some creators get more involved with their community, you know, and they ask, you know, for suggestions and stuff like that, and I do that too sometimes, but it just depends, honestly, the game. It depends the game, it depends the community, depends a lot of different things. Oh my god. But yeah, it's like the kind of the same thing about like, it's kind of like, it goes the same for like sub games and whatnot. Like, something I've learned from that is you don't need to be available all the time. Like, and even with streams, like I've been noticing I have a literally zero life sometimes. And all I do is just stream, which, like, hey, nothing wrong with that, because, you know, I'm on my grind and all that, but at the same time, I do need to have, like, space and do stuff, you know, so I can create ideas outside of stream. And so, like, even with streaming, you know, like, I need to take breaks more. Yeah. Hi, Tony. How's it going? I've been bored with gaming in general lately. Been touching grass as much as possible. Yeah, that helps. I need to do that too. But yeah, like, even with subscriber games and whatnot, like, something I realized about that was, like, I became too overly available for certain people that it turned into sometimes people taking advantage of the fact that they had that space. You know? What's happening? Is he sleeping? Oh. How do I get squishy clay? Damn, this house is big. Look how big this house is. Damn. Yeah, the walking sound is pretty ASMR vibes. Maybe I could put the house right here. But I just have to move some stuff. Yeah, it's not to say that, like, anyone in particular should feel bad about it. I think that if you take it personal, like, when other people are, like, not involved in your life, or, like, you know, if you take everything so personal, I feel as though it's bad for you and that you might need to, like, seek help. Because it shouldn't make you, like, depressed if, like, a streamer doesn't want to, like, play with you or something. Like, we're just people at the end of the day. So, like, there's really nothing super... There's nothing really... Like, I wouldn't say we aren't special, but we're not, like, anybody that like, people should be freaking out about, you know? Talk to him. Oh, he got me my lumber. Let's go. W lumber. You know what I mean? Oops. Let me eat a carrot. Maybe we'll put this over. Yeah, like, I think people take it too personally. Like, I think it's wrong. Also, this too. Like, I think it's wrong. Like, I get having, like, celebrity crushes and whatnot, but I feel like it's kind of wrong to put that on a streamer who's just, like, trying to, you know, who's just trying to stream. You know? I think a lot of people, you know, they got their own demons that they're fighting. For sure. Low battery. I think we needed to water it, right? I don't know. I think we need the Bulbasaur to come help us here. Yeah, I've had like guys come in a lot and they're just like, "Oh my god, you've been my crush since 2022." And I'm just like, "What the fuck?" I just don't really understand it. Maybe it's like, for them, it's like a... I'm not even like a celebrity or nothing, so it's like, it's weird to me. It's so weird to me. Because I feel like... I mean, I've had like, here and there, like, crushes or whatnot, but I wouldn't say like I'm super obsessed. Like, I'm not like obsessive. Like, I understand that like the people that I've had crushes on and whatnot, like, it's never gonna happen, you know? And I've kind of had this acceptance where it's like, it's fine, you know? And so, like, I'm okay with it. And I think a lot of people need to have that acceptance of, like, it may never happen. It's probably never gonna happen. But, you know, have acceptance around it. And, you know, and it's okay to have, like, online crushes for the way that people physically look. But also remember that, like, everything you see on social media is curated in a way where it's supposed to be like that. You know, everybody kind of looks their best, you know? And there's a lot of pressure to look your best and, you know, all that stuff. So I feel like when people... I don't know, I feel like people are a little strange, but yeah. Hello, Evo. Yes, I do play Valorant from time to time, but I've been taking, like, breaks here and there, because I've been playing other things. For sure. How the hell do I... Oh. Okay. Now we can put the house here. Seashells. I think it's because they only know you from online. It would be a celeb moment being in person. You think so? I'm not a celebrity though, guys. I'm definitely not a celebrity or anything. Like, I'm popular online here and there, but I'm just a normal ass person, to be honest. I'm gonna make a chest. He's trying to talk to me. What's up? A gift? Oh, thank you. I don't know though, like, I just feel like I'm not like super poppin', so I don't really see myself like that, but I will say it is weird to deal with like some of the it is weird to have people like that, because I I guess it means that, like, maybe I'm good at, like... Maybe I'm good at presenting myself in a good light, and so maybe that's just something that is gravitating. But I would say that, like, even then, I feel like people need to learn how to, like, be normal around people like that, you know? Because I tend to get kind of annoyed. Especially because it'll be, like, people who... It'll be, like, people who... Like, they meet me for the first time. And they just become, like, very... obsessive. And it's not even, like, people who know that I have, like, social media stuff happening or whatever. It's just people that, like, in general. And so I've always found it, like, really strange because I don't relate to that. Like, I feel like it's bad to, like, super put someone on a pedestal, you know? I think you need to put yourself on that pedestal first. As long as you're putting yourself on that pedestal first, then I feel like that makes sense. It's common to show affection. I don't know. I disagree. I feel like it shouldn't be common because you can appreciate someone's, like, beauty without feeling entitled to it, you know? I feel like there's been times, you know, I appreciate people's beauty, but I don't say anything because I'm not entitled to it. You know? If whoever they decide to pick, at the end of the day, that's who, you know? I don't know. And so I feel like people just need to learn how to have, like, some basic respect. I feel like it's way too common nowadays that, like, people are just entitled and strange. And you know what it feels like, honestly? It just feels like an invasion of privacy for sure. I think that's one of the things that comes with the territory, though, of course. But just like an invasion of privacy. People make mistakes, though. I mean, yeah, sure. They make mistakes. But also, it's like, it's things where it's like, okay, I mean, if that's the type of mistakes you're making, then it doesn't really seem like you've been held accountable for your actions at all. Because I feel like if you're trying to avoid a certain situation, you know, where you're not, you know, every girl you meet, you know, you're not trying to give her a bad rap. If you've already done that time and time again and no one has called it out, I feel as though it's probably because you've gone your entire life never really being held accountable. And that's the results of not being accountable, like, not being held accountable for your actions. You know? Over time. Because I feel like the more normalized things get, like, especially the hypersexualization of women nowadays, is just extremely normalized. To the point where people just blame it on me. They blame it on the fact that, you know, present myself a certain way. And I find that to be very interesting. And then I think it's very interesting also that people get mad when those said people that are being used for their looks all the time, they end up using their looks to profit. And then all of a sudden they're the problem because they're finally profiting from something everybody else was profiting from and everybody else was taking advantage of. You know? And so it's just weird. Oh, exercise. Well, it is interesting. The same is happening to men, though, right? Everyone is a predator now. Well, I wouldn't say, like, everyone's a predator. I would just say that, like, there's a difference between understanding consent, understanding boundaries, and understanding how to treat women. And I feel like a lot of people are okay with being so raunchy and being so upfront about how they feel in terms of, like, it's normalized now, this predator stuff. So I do agree. I do understand why people are assuming everyone's a predator. Like, I understand. It's because it's so normalized that people come on the internet and are so rude to women, you know? So it's... And the thing about being a predator is it's not always that people are necessarily predators because they're, like, committing acts of sexual violence or things like that. A predator could be somebody who manipulates women and tells women they don't deserve XYZ because they can't meet up to women's standards. So a predator is different in everybody's eyes, and I feel like although that term is used in a way more so to describe things like, you know, like SA or things like that, it can also be used in a sense of, people that are emotionally manipulative, you know? And in a way, everybody has been manipulative before. I feel like maybe without consciously thinking about it, but... Anyway. In your theory, every time man is guilty, the girls are victims. Well, I would say that, like, there's a difference between... Well, it's a victim. We have to figure out what we're talking about first. Because, like, I don't know what we're talking about. And this guy's... I don't know, he's making me weirded out. I'm gonna ban him. But you guys have to understand that the reason why... You guys shouldn't be like, oh, the term is thrown around so loosely. It's like, it makes you look bad. I just hope you know that just makes you look bad because it makes you look like you're somebody who also participates and is a part of the problem. Obviously, I don't think such terms should be thrown around loosely, but I mean, if you were actually educated, you would understand that the word predator doesn't always mean that a woman is being taken advantage of. It could be emotionally, you know, like people are manipulative emotionally, and you can call somebody a predator based on if they're emotionally abusive, you know. And so the same thing is happening to men. The thing is, I think the crazy thing about men is like, they will always try to make things about them. And they are really strange. And this guy said, the same thing is happening. The same thing is happening to women. Or, sorry. The same thing is happening to men. What? I mean, yeah, it is, but you know that a lot of the time when men are facing certain harassment and certain crimes, it's due to the hands of other men. So while I do agree, I also think that it's interesting how when I bring up this subject, that immediately, instead of validating women's experiences, immediately he turns the tables and he's like, how can I make this about myself? That's how you know someone's not actually, like, listening to you. And not validating what women experience. And every day I ask myself, why do I bring myself a part of the gaming space? Why am I a part of it when I know there's gonna be a lot of people like that, you know, around me? And all I can really do is just, like, you know, try to just ignore. But I ask myself every day. ask myself every day, why do I want to be a part of this, you know? Why do I want to be the middleman who, you know, does stuff to make it right? Why? You know, I hope that more women feel brave to come out about, you know, what they want to do in life, and even though there are some challenges that they're going to face, to not let it be a defining factor. And even though sometimes it'll even be the people around you, you know, that try to invalidate you. What the hell is that in the sky? Is there a cloud or what the fuck? I think that nowadays it's just way too common for people to like invalidate women's experiences. And it's clear that a lot of people are just not good listeners nowadays. Like, they've never taken a communications class in their life. Because it's like, how could you... If a girl's ever talking about her experience of dealing with stuff online, and then you think it's your opportunity to start talking about what men deal with. This is not the victim Olympics. This is... Hey, sometimes this happens to women online, and it's not necessarily good. When someone talks about right and wrong, it's important to take accountability. I'm just trying to understand, take accountability for what? Have a good day, though, he said. Okay. This guy's bringing up an online controversy I had about roughly 3 years ago. And what's crazy is the fact that people are still bringing it up when half you guys... Okay, I just want to put this into perspective. Something that as I've gotten older, and from that situation, what I realized is a lot of men are easily coerced to believe one thing. And one thing about this instance is really interesting is a big creator, 6 million followers, and his whole platform is based off of invalidating women's perspectives in the gym. And so, of course, he's going to be popular with involuntarily celibate individuals. Now, is it important that I still take accountability for my actions and try to be a good person and be a good, you know, have a good vibe to me and not curse and, you know, and be a good example and stuff? But I also feel like sometimes being a good example is speaking your mind and, like, telling people how you feel. Just speaking your damn mind, you know? And yeah, that guy was weird. And when you guys talk about that whole gym situation, all I can hear from that is you don't care about how women feel in the gym. You'll never care about how they feel, and all you do is make women feel bad for coming out about stuff that happens to them, like real life things, because they don't have any proof. When we know damn well, a lot of the times that when women deal with harassment and stuff in person and whatnot, now I'm not saying you should villainize everyone, but if you were bit by a dog, I'm not gonna judge you when you're weary around dogs because you've had a bad experience with dogs, right? And now, obviously, you shouldn't hold everybody up to that standard, you know? There are some good men out there, and I've thankfully had I've had some good experiences with men that have not made me feel this negative way, you know? Thankfully, there are some men that I've met that, you know, they're normal, and they treat me kindly, and they treat me with respect, you know? But the same cannot be said about everyone, right? So that's why I stand up for myself. And that's why I do curse out men. Because I don't give a fuck. And I'm not gonna give a fuck ever. I don't care who I make mad. I don't care if I make myself look bad. Because I'm standing up for what I believe in. And the craziest part of the whole thing is his whole brand is invalidating women's experiences and making men look like they're innocent saints. Because, oh, a man's career matters more than when a woman feels uncomfortable. Because oh, God forbid, you guys know damn well there are people who have committed worse. SA, grape, all that. And they still have a thriving career. And you guys know that. And the craziest part is they're over here acting like I'm about to ruin this guy's career. If he were to come out to be some type of bad person and a predator, whatever, you guys wouldn't give a damn. You guys wouldn't give a damn, and he would still have a thriving career. Because y'all don't care about victims. Y'all always act like you care about victims, but you don't. You don't. Because if you did, you would have to go out of your way to cut off all the men in your life that are predators. But you know damn well that's majority of your friend group, so you're not gonna do it, right? And I'm not saying we should cut off half of the planet, half of the, you know, and division doesn't always cause good things. But I will say that some people, like, it's very interesting how, like, a lot of people pay attention to women's reactions to things. And that's their way of demonizing women. They demonize women for having a reaction when it's like, you realize if there was no, like, bad things happening to me, like, if men were never hurting me, never insulting me, never calling me bad things, sure, I could just ignore it and pretend it doesn't happen, but is that really solving the issue? Do we really want to raise men in our society that are going to completely disrespect women? Or can we do something about it? Like, isn't it important that we do something about it? And the whole situation with the whole gym thing is like, it's a prime example of how women do one bad thing, they curse, you know, and it's a bad PR for them to curse on social media. Well, I don't give a fuck, you know? I'm gonna curse all I want, you know? I don't care if it makes me look bad. But then a guy goes over and he touches kids. All of a sudden, oh, but he deserves a second chance, though. Like, what? At least hold women and men to the same standard. If I get canceled for cursing out a man, like, okay. I didn't even mean half of the things I said. I was just saying it because I was angry. But, like, to be fair, the only reason I called him, like, okay, I called him, like, a PDF. But the reason I did was because he was 40. He could have been as old as my dad, hitting on a 21-year-old. I find that to be weird. I don't know. And I consider those men borderline PDFs. He wasn't a PDF, but he's borderline because he only likes women that are looking younger, and that's a problem. Like, that's a problem. And there's something wrong with men who prefer younger-looking women. There's something wrong with them. Like, in their brain. They are just, like, that's something's wrong with them. And if you disagree with me, I'm sorry, but you're a weirdo. Like, I'm sorry you're a weirdo. Like, because that's weird. If a guy's, like, basically as old as basically could be as old as my dad and he's hitting on me, I find that to be really weird. And I will curse them out. I don't care. And if I'm gonna get canceled for it, then who cares? You can't cancel me if I don't give a fuck, you know? And also, like, it's just stupid, because it's like, those type of men, they're just telling on themselves. These are the men that, they literally, their whole thing is, in order to feel validated, they watch creators like him, and he turned out to be racist. So of course he's gonna go after a minority, Latina woman. And obviously I'm white passing, but I'm a Latina woman. And this white man over here is racist, can still have a platform on TikTok, and have over 6 million followers. And he still has his career and be racist, and he's racist. Oh, and he's racist. And then people are like, oh yeah, but she's so bad because she calls out the way she doesn't want to be treated a certain way in the gym. But my bad, you know, my bad for going in a public space and speaking my mind and using my free will as an American citizen to say what I want to say. Even if the stuff I'm saying isn't true. I don't even have a big enough platform to even, like, say that this guy is you know, because, like, even if he did come out to be, like, some type of predator or whatever, he still have a career. But oh, I'm over here and I'm speaking my mind. I'm the witch that needs to be burned at the stake. Like, let's fucking get a grip. You know what I mean? Let's get a grip. And I never stood up for myself during that time. I just lay low. I stayed quiet because I knew no matter what I would say, these people would never understand me. And I am apologetic for the way that, you know, obviously you shouldn't just go accusing people of things, obviously. But in this instance, I was saying things of the heat of the moment. I was saying things because I genuinely had a lot of hypervigilance that I was going through. Something a lot of people won't understand. And I had a lot of negative experience with men throughout my life. And so, of course, I'm not going to be nice to them when they come up to me and I don't know them and they're a stranger. Whatever happened to stranger danger, you know? And I don't care how old you are. I still feel like the stranger danger thing, no matter how old you are, it's valid. And these people acting like I need to be kind to some random man I don't even know that's like 40 years old. I'm not interested in a 40-year-old chopped ass motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm not interested. And I'm gonna make it very clear. I'm not fucking interested in your 40-year-old ass. You know what I mean? Ew. Like, and besides, it's like, unless you have money, then okay, maybe I'll pay attention. Gross. And it's just, there's something wrong with men like that. And the crazy part is, it's like, I attract that. And I'm gonna be honest, chat, I do. Because I'm 4'11", and people tell me in person, I meet people, I meet older people in my family, and they tell me all the time, they're like, you look 18 years old. So if people my age, my grandmas and grannies, my grannies and my gramps are telling me I look they're telling me I look 18, and they're 40, they're at the ripe age of 40, 50, and they're telling me I look 18, then what do you think these 4-year-olds are thinking? They're thinking, I'm freshly 18, and do you guys not find that to be really unsettling when... Now, I know I'm not 18, but the fact that I just attract that, it grosses me out. And I am trying to, like, I try to put on makeup, I try to do things to make myself look older. And, I mean, to some people, if I tell them my age, they know I look older, right? But at the end of the day, I'm just young looking, you know? And unfortunately, I attract a certain demographic of people that I find to be quite disturbing. Even if they're not criminals for liking me and stuff, it's still weird. And it still bothers me, you know? It's dumb. And these people that are all, like, mad that I got whatever, like, trying to dog on me because I got whatever. It's like, I wasn't even, like... None of the people that even spoke negatively about me, I don't even look up to any of them anyways. Like, the people that I look up to, they're going out and they're traveling to Korea, they're traveling to Japan, they're focusing on themselves. They don't have time for this bullshit, you know? They don't have time for this bullshit, you know? And I hope that I can be one of those creators that creates a safe space where more women can feel like they could be a part of. Because, hey, there's gonna be a lot of men on here who are gonna hate my guts. But you know what? I hate your guts too. And I hope you're voluntarily celibate until you're 40. Caroline Rossini's at their back. And they're dumb. Like... I don't know what's going on either. I just know her as Pizza Hut Mom. I'm just saying, look, guys, I'm not saying I'm innocent and I'm the perfect creator in the world, because I'm not, and I'm gonna say things I don't mean, and I'm gonna be aggressive. But like, I've never even like been like actually okay, like I would understand why if people didn't like me because I if I was like going and talking to like, you know, like freaking, I don't know, like people significantly younger than me, and I was like being a creep, you know? I would understand why you wouldn't like me. But I speak my mind for 1 second and I'm canceled? Like, oh my god. And I get it. Maybe I shouldn't accuse people of things like that they're not. But also, I mean, he's basically like a borderline PDF if he's like 40 years old hitting on a 21-year-old. I mean, maybe he's not guilty of being one, but in my mind, I think he's weird. I don't know. That's just how I function. And if I find him to be weird, I'm not saying he should get his career ruined. I don't care if your career is ruined or not. I don't give a fuck. I just want you to leave me the fuck alone and let me go exist in my life peacefully without you being around me. Like, I don't want to be around you, you know? And then it's like, oh, they want me to crave their validation. I don't crave your validation for a second. You're over here listening to Andrew Tate, and you think I care about your dumbass opinion? You clearly don't like women. You never will like women, and I don't care. And I don't give a fuck. Because guess what? The baddies, they like me. They don't like you. And that's how the cookie crumbles. That's the real win. I'm the real winner. You know what I mean? And they're acting like, oh my god, like my life is over because some men don't like me. Oh, I'm glad they don't like me. I would be, the only time I'd be angry if I was canceled, if a bunch of girls and gays hated me. But guess what? It's all men that don't like me. It's literally all men. You think I give a fuck? Like, I don't give a single fuck. Like, this is crazy. Like, of course they hate me. Of course they hate me. Because I'm a pretty woman that they want to take advantage of. And then I speak my mind and they don't like what I have to say because it's the truth. Because they're involuntarily celibate. Because what? Because they hate women. Because they hate women and they can't hide it. And they go over here and they're in my chat. They're like, oh my god, you're so lame. And you're this and you're that. And you're this and you're that. And you're, oh my god, 1 minute clip defining my, like, oh my god. Crazy. I don't know. Like, at this point, I should have an OF. You know what I mean? Fuck these fuck these weirdos. Fuck them. They only don't like it when women have OFs. But then over here, men all of a sudden have OFs. What about them then, huh? What about them? Oh, but it's not the same. Oh, it's not the same all of a sudden. What, because you hate women and you're gonna go your entire life shaming women for what they do with their lives. Oh my god, like, let's get a grip. You know? Let's get a grip. You want to control women? Well, guess where you're gonna be? Not around the women that actually matter. That's for sure. Because women that actually love themselves, that take care of the way they look, that do the Pilates, that do the meditation, that go to therapy, that are actually gonna make great mothers, okay? Mind you, they are not gonna want to be controlled by your bitch ass son, okay? And so, yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. So, fuck that shit. And fuck caring about what men think, because half of the time, they don't even fucking like us. So who cares about what they think? You know what I mean? Like, fuck them. Anyway. Like, breakdance motherfuckers, my bad. Like, my bad for just wanting to exist in the gym peacefully and just go about my workout. All of a sudden, I'm the problem because what? Because I just want to have my own moment to myself at the gym and have peace and work out. That's all I wanted to do. Can't do that in a motherfucking public space. So guess what? I'm just not gonna go to a public space. I'm gonna go do my Pilates in motherfucking Malibu. I'm on the side of the beach in fucking Malibu. Pilates class for fucking free, by the way. But for fucking free. And I'm gonna go enjoy myself and have fun time with the girly pops. And I'm gonna have fun with my sisters. And fuck the haters, you know? Anyway. And I'm gonna be like those streamers that, you know, when I become a millionaire, I'm gonna flex on them. I'm gonna have the freaking cash, what is it? The cash spread. And they're, and you don't have to like me. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me or not. How about I don't like you then? Like, you know what I mean? Anyway. I'm starting to learn that no matter how I act, no matter what I say, I'm just gonna be myself. You know? I'm just gonna be my motherfucking self. And maybe these straight men that want me to be a little housewife and play motherfucking housewife while they have 2 pennies that they're rubbing together. They want me to be their damn housewife. They only have 2 pennies that they can rub together, and they want me to be their little housewife, and they think I care about their dumbass opinion. First of all, you can't even afford a housewife. Let's start with step one. Let's start with step one. You want a housewife? You want a girl who doesn't speak her mind? Who's so submissive? Just say you want a pet dog. Just say you want a pet dog. Like, just admit it with your chest. I don't want a dog. I like men who have a personality, who have their own thing going for them, who have their own opinions. You know? That they're themselves. That they're unique. That they don't care what anybody else thinks. You know? So say what you want. Say what you want about me. I don't care. I can't take myself serious with that. Anyway. I'm glad she's so bad. I don't know. I'm just, at this point, I'm just rage baiting. And this ain't even like men versus women. This is like me versus weirdos. Because you can still be a weirdo, like, no matter what gender you are. And there's girls over here on their motherfucking podcast going, yeah, this girl, she has an OF. I don't even have an OF. She has an OF, so how can she even ask for respect in the gym? She doesn't even respect herself. And these motherfuckers, I kid you not. These motherfuckers, women, by the way, women. I don't know what's going on, but these motherfuckers, they're on this podcast thinking they're gonna get men's validation. Men don't even motherfucking like you. They don't even fucking like you. What are you doing? Sitting on this podcast, making yourself look like a clown. They don't even like you. Friendly fire in this bitch. You know what I mean? And they're friendly fire on this podcast, trying to, woman right, woman wrong, men right. They don't care. Even if you're acting like a motherfucking pygmisha. They don't care about you. They don't. That's why the bratty ones, the ones who are angry, who don't settle for less, those are the women who get the best men. The men that work hard, they love being held accountable, they love working hard. They get the best men. Not the ones who are on the podcast. Men right, women wrong. Yeah. Women nowadays, they're just horrible. Oh my god. We live in a matriarchy. Do you know? They deadass said that. They deadass said this chat. They said we live in a matriarchy. Oh my god. Like, look it up right now. America? Do we even have a woman president? We don't. We don't have a woman president. We don't have a woman president, and these girls on the podcast are like, yeah, we live in a matriarchy. And you know what a matriarchy is? Run completely by women. Completely by women. Honestly, I wish we lived in a combination of both a matriarchy and a patriarchy. I feel like it needs to have a good mix, where everybody shares their perspective. If we can have a little bit of both, I feel like our world wouldn't go to war all the time. I feel like the gas prices wouldn't be as crazy as they are, and I feel like we wouldn't be hurting innocent young people in different countries that are less fortunate. I feel like if we all just sat down, had a conversation, everybody's perspective was heard, especially women, especially minority groups, then we wouldn't have so much chaos. And you know what the crazy part is? Like, the crazy part about the manosphere and things like that is, like, these podcasts, these men that go on these podcasts, even, that the Fresh and the Fit and then the whatever, they wanted me on the whatever podcast. What, to humiliate me? I'm not going on this dumbass podcast to have a conversation with these men that don't even look at me like a human being. What am I doing? I'm embarrassing myself. They're never gonna see my point of view. I'm not gonna talk to them. You know what? Starve them. Starve them of reaction chat. Don't even talk to them. They invited me on the whatever podcast. Brother, I'm not going on that motherfucking podcast. Motherfuckers hate women on there. And they're proud of it. and they're over here, oh, flexing that they have a wife. Like, just because you have a wife doesn't mean that all women are on the same page. And I'm gonna be honest, there are some weird people in the world. Everybody is weird. Everybody is confused. Everybody is trying to figure out what to do in life, you know? And these people try to get podcasts. Oh, hell no. Because I know, no matter what I say, everything's gonna just go in one ear, out the other. So what's the point, you know? What's the point of even, like, talking to them? And all those podcasts, they literally prey on young men and just insecure men that they don't understand why they can't attract a mate. They don't understand why they can't attract a mate, and so they go to these stupid fresh and fit whatever podcasts to validate their lack in a relationship. They are validating their insecurities and their lack as a partner in a relationship instead of doing something about it and taking accountability for if they are a shitty person. Because you know what? I have, in my past, I haven't always been the most kind, you know? I am a very critical person, and that's something I carry because my parents were way overly critical. And so something I learned in relationships, every single relationship I was in, I was very critical of them. But it wasn't from a place of, oh, I hate them. It's more so, I just wanted to see them grow and I wanted them to move forward. But I recognized, okay, this part of me that's really critical, I need to work on that. I need to work on my own self-talk. I need to work on how I talk to other people too. Because while it's important to hold people accountable, you also should give people grace. And I hate to say it. I hate to say it because I don't have patience. I don't have patience with people. I don't have patience. I just want them to, I want it to clock for them in their brain. But it's not clocking. It's not clocking. You know? And so I'm just like, ugh, stressing me out. You know? But then, I don't know, fine, you know? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to attract the people that I deserve to be attracted to me, and you're gonna attract people that are gonna be drawn to whatever the fuck is going on with you, you know? And I need to work on myself as well, you know? If everybody went in and worked on themselves, it would just change the world, like every way, you know? Grace should be given to those actively trying to improve and change. Yeah. No, I would definitely do public speaking. I would just have to be careful about being aggressive for sure. Because that's not a way to communicate. But honestly, sometimes it's not about communication for me. Sometimes I just want to yell at these people because they make me mad. I just want to curse them out. Like, fuck it! Let me out of the box! Let the real Jessica show! That's what they say. They're like, she's showing her real colors now. I see how it is. And I'm just like, meanwhile, it's just me cursing out men that are perverts towards me. Meanwhile. Like, and the whole point, and the whole reason I'm even, like, mean to them is because you think they think about my feelings when they're sexualizing me? You think they're thinking about how it makes me feel? How it makes me feel small? How it makes me feel I'm only good for this? You think they care about how it makes me feel? I don't give a fuck! I don't give a fuck! 40-year-old! About bald as fuck! Hairline receding, chopped as fuck! I don't care! I don't care! Because I think it's funny. I think it's funny. And honestly, guys, I went my entire life being around people, turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. What would Jesus do? What would you? I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Turn the other cheek, motherfuckers. Punch him. Nah, I'm just kidding. Don't punch him. I just think it's funny. Like, I think it's funny because it's just like trolling. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna do anything, but I just think it's funny, like, how, like, so many people are like, it'll be the motherfuckers that are like, oh, turn the other cheek, that they will be they will be doing the most. They will be bullying you. They will fucking rip you to shreds. They will be mad at you if you get attention from men or whatever it is. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, don't hurt me. Like, come on, whatever happened to turn the other cheek? Oh, how about if we live life like this? You put out what you receive. So you're gonna go and bully me? Okay, fuck you then. Frick you. Actually, I hope your hairline's receding, and I'm gonna curse you right now because I'm a witch, quote unquote. I'm a quote unquote witch. So let me do some brujera on your bitch ass and hope that your hairline is receding in your whole entire bloodline. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope your entire bloodline fucking hairline's receding. Fucking, yeah. Just frick you. That's what you get. And not even a turkey appointment's gonna save you at that point. Because it's gonna go down to your back. All the way. My bad. My bad. Let me calm down. Do some brujeria. Do some brujeria on their bitch ass. Because, you know what? Because you know what? It's almost like, how about if you don't want to get, if you don't want bad things in your life to happen, then it's almost like be a nice person. Give out what you want to receive, okay? You know? Be kind. Give grace. And I know it hurts to give grace sometimes to some of these people because you have lack of patience. That's why we're working on ourselves. We're working on having patience. Okay? Patience is a virtue. And even my dentist told me that. My dentist taught me something very important. He said, he looked at me and he was like, patience is a virtue! And I was like, you know what? You're right. Maybe I should be a philosophy major. Thank you, Hammer. And I get why it's important to... I get why some people feel resistance on becoming the best version of themselves. But are you seriously going to let money get in the way of you having your dream life? Like, are you seriously that pathetic? If there's a will, there's a way. And I know it sounds crazy, and I know we're speaking in, like, you know, oh, but like, you know, like hope core, right? But at the end of the day, truthfully, like the way you look at life and the way that you go about life, if you're optimistic things are gonna happen to you. That's just how it works. And so if you're optimistic about it, like I'm optimistic about how like sometimes men will send me money and maybe they think they have a chance, but they end up not having a chance, and I think it's funny. But okay, that's kind of mean. Okay, I know. I shouldn't feel good about that. But honestly, I think if they're benefiting from pretty privileges around me, then they should pay emotional damages. I don't know. I think if they want to make me feel uncomfortable and they want to make me feel like an object, then they need to start compensating me for emotional damages at this point, because it's ridiculous. You know? And people call me gold digger or whatever, and I call them, well, you're a looks digger. What are you over here trying to get a girl who's not even your damn league to give you a chance? Huh? What for? What, so you can stroke your dumbass ego because you want to impress the guys around you? Oh, I see how it is. So you're so insecure that you have to use a girl like me to feel good about yourself. Yeah, using people not very nice, huh? It's not nice when I'm using them for money, huh? Okay, then how about you stop looks digging, bitch? Looks digging Weird ass motherfucker. Anyway, my bad. Thank you for the creeper head, Pat. And you know what's crazy about looks is? The crazy part is, a lot of men act like looks are so... Oh, but looks fade. Do they really, though? Do they really? When my whole bloodline's gonna have a snatched jawline and some good-ass skin. Oh, really? Oh, really now? Okay. Okay. So it's really like that. But you're only gonna date a girl that's pretty, right? Weird-ass motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, oh, but you can't like a man for money. Well, then you can't like a girl. Then you can't only pick girls that are pretty then, huh? How about them apples? And then you're gonna say, no, Jazz, I only need pretty girls. Then work for it. Work for it. Mother trucker, work for it. And if you can't work for it, then stop complaining. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Complaining isn't gonna get you anywhere. Working hard will get you what you want in life. And if you don't see as investing in a bad bitch as an investment, and you see it as something that's gonna take away from your life, okay then. Let's see how far you get. Because there's nothing worse in the dating world than a person who doesn't want to work on themselves and who doesn't want to actively like they don't want to be better and step up for you. Like you're actually pathetic. Like you're pathetic. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. You're pathetic. Now, I'm not saying you should only use men for money. I'm just saying that, like, let's be fucking for real. If there's gonna be people who are constantly, you know, using me for my face card, trying to get their motherfucking 10 motherfucking second seizure, then I don't know. I feel like I should do my kids a freaking favor in the future and marry somebody who has their life somewhat figured out. Not even somewhat, but hasn't figured out, you know? Because that's, I feel like, what my kids deserve. And people call it selfish when girls go for a man that's, you know, has money and whatnot. But is it really selfish if you're looking out for your future kid's life? No. It's called looking out for the future and looking out for your future kids and your future, how they're gonna start out in life and giving them a foundation, you know? Yeah. You can build that with anyone. But see, the thing is that you're getting wrong is you should not, as a man, expect women to wait for you to provide. You should already be providing. You should already be locking in, because what are you fucking doing? Saying, oh, but one day I'm gonna provide. One day. One day or day one? One day or day one? One day or day one? Which one? Which man are you gonna be? You choose every single day you wake up. You choose one day or day one. Okay? And I think that your woman, your future girl, she deserves a man who's gonna be like, let's get it together now. Let's get it together today. I'm already figuring it out. I'm already doing it today. That's what they deserve. And if you actually want women to be happy, you have to just do those things. But like also, it's okay and it's fair for you to have standards too. Don't be going over here flexing that you will accept a woman who doesn't even have a job. First of all, you need to have higher standards because you also need to pick a wife and a woman who's gonna be a good mom to their kids. That's what you need. And so having standards is important, and it's not a downfall. And it's actually a good thing. I don't give a fuck if certain people don't like me. I'm still deserving of a happy life and a happy future, and I'm gonna pick accordingly. Because a man doesn't have to figure out his life if he doesn't want to. But I'm gonna choose the one who wants to and who is already doing it. And that's how I work, and I'm gonna work moving forward because I've tried it. And I know being in a relationship is a lot of pressure, and I did do that. I did do the charity, and I waited, and I was like, I need to wait, and I need to make men, I need to give them a chance to get better. They're already not better. Like, they're already exactly where they want to be in life. You know what I mean? And so it's like, happy wife, happy life. Exactly. But yeah. Oh my god, I need to get ready for my dentist appointment. Men will change for the right person. No, it's not about changing. It's about already trying to be the type of person that if you genuinely see yourself wanting to have marriage and wanting to have kids, then genuinely being the person who can do that. And not just say they can do that, but do it. Like, because even if you think about, like, I give a good debate and I give a good point. Ready? I'm gonna give a good point. If adoption centers can check how much income people are making before they decide to adopt a child, why is it so bad that women are very careful about who they decide to marry and who they decide to have kids with if there's a lot of risk involved? If you're just getting married and having kids with a man who doesn't even have it figured out, you're taking a big risk that this kid is not going to have a solid future. So why is it that these adoption centers don't want to gamble on these adoptees, like these kids' lives? You know, these little kids that they don't have any family, but they're getting adopted. They check the income of the parents. So why is it so bad that a woman cares? I think that she's just a caring mother, and she just wants to make sure that whoever she ends up marrying, that they're gonna give their kids a future, like a good future, you know? And not just a willy-nilly, like, oh, like, here's $100. Like, no, like, you need to figure it out together if there's potential. I feel like dating for potential is also a risk, though. Making girls date for potential is a risk. I would never wish it upon any of my friends or any of my... If I have kids, if I have girls, I would never teach them to wait on a man's potential, because at the end of the day, they're exactly where they want to be. They're exactly who they want to be. They're not going to change for you. So you might as well just leave until you find somebody who's already ready, and you don't have to wait for potential, you know? Anyway, that's how I feel about it. But potential isn't, like, but maybe one day he'll figure it out. That's what I hear when I hear men talk about potential. You have to figure out today. You have to figure it out today. Why do we not have any sense of urgency in this world, you know? Everybody needs to have more urgency. Women see potential with that. But at the same time, I would never. I just think that if you're gonna teach women to wait on potential, then only the most desperate women are gonna fall for that. The ones who don't care about themselves. Those are the only ones I feel like that are gonna go for that. And I'm not saying like men don't have value. They do, because they do. But it's also about, like, if you don't do anything to actively give yourself value and, like, make yourself in a better position, whereas like, it's getting a good career or getting a good job, like, that's important, you know? Like, getting a good job and getting a good career. And it doesn't always have to be traditional. It doesn't have to be, like, 9 to 5. It could be like you're running a really solid business and stuff like that, and you have a lot of ambition to do that. But, like, I think it's wrong to expect women to just pray and hope on that ambition because it's just not ideal. I mean, naturally, you're going to be attracted to people who are more successful. That's how it is. Because the more successful people are going to have resources to even have a child to begin with. So it's just like, why even bring kids into this world and think about, like, marriage and all that if you're not even, like, trying to give your kids a good life? You know? You should actively be wanting to give your kids a good life, you know? And if you're not doing that, then I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you're just kind of praying on the day that one day you make it, when it's like you have to just take actionable steps to get there instead of like saying you're gonna do it, you know? Get the action. Action first, and then, you know? I feel that. I asked my ex to stop drinking and partying so much and focus on school, which is like, you can't change her because she's gonna be exactly who she wants to be. And so you could say that you're waiting on a person's potential, but at the end of the day, they're a human being. You can't change people, and you have to pick who you see yourself having a future with, and that they're actually gonna do the things that they're saying that they're gonna do, and they're gonna hold themselves accountable. But I would consider doing all the work for a bachelor's degree. You're already doing the most you can. Yeah. Yeah, like, as long as you're doing something, then I feel like that's enough right there. Okay, guys, I gotta get ready to go to my dentist appointment, but as long as you're doing the steps and you don't like, push yourself into getting kids and stuff until you're ready, that's when I think you should. And you should do a lot of research, and you should read books on how to be a good parent. That's what you should do. Because there's people out there, they won't even pick up a book for their life. Or, like, it doesn't even have to be books. Like, you can watch videos, too. Like, there's so much free resources, and there's so many things out there that can teach you things. Thank you, Chuggy, for the creeper heads. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna have a little intermission while I'm at my dentist appointment. I'm very scared. And yeah, guys, I'm also on Kick. Anyway. As long as you're actively working on yourself and you're trying to get to a certain point, I feel like that's all that matters, you know? Okay. I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye everyone. I'm gonna go to my dentist appointment. Thank you for all the gifts today. How's Kick been going? Well, we need more viewers for sure. Cause in order for me to even in order for me to get paid, I think it goes based on viewers. Which, I don't want to have to, like, split up communities and stuff like that. Like, you guys stay wherever you feel comfortable, but if you want to support extra, you can go watch on Kick or have it on, like, another device or something. Lurks are actually really good, for Kick. But on Purple, however, I don't get paid hourly on Purple. So, but now I'm getting paid hourly on Kick. Even if it's, like, a little bit, I think, right now, because we're still growing. On, Kick itself. But I think as I keep being consistent with it, we're gonna have more people on there, and I just need to promote it more and stuff. I feel a little guilty going on Kick, because I know I said a lot of things about how Kick is bad and how the gambling is bad, but I'm not gonna go on Kick to promote gambling, and I'm highly disencouraging you gamble, so don't gamble. It's just for streaming for me, that's it, and nothing's gonna change about me or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for my dentist appointment. But yeah, I'm officially on Kick now, which is gonna... It's gonna be really good for, future streams. So I'm excited for it. And then we might go to a dance class later. Should I go? They're doing a dance class today, guys. Pinky up by Cat's Eye, guys. I really want to do it. Wait, should we do an IRL stream? IRL stream to dance class today? Honestly, I mean, that would be fun, but I can only IRL stream to Purple app, I think, at the moment. So, I mean, we can do it. I can try to IRL stream there, but it might be, like, crowded, so we'll see. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off Pocopia now. Okay, I gotta go now. And then I'll do another stream. What? Go back home? What? How do I save and quit? Oh, there we go. Save and quit. We'll play maybe more Pocopia later because I've been having carpal tunnel. And so I need to take a break from gaming. So maybe, guys, we go to dance class today. Because there is a Pinky Up dance tutorial and I really want to go do it. I'm scared because I'm scared. What's today? Today's Wednesday. Or maybe, guys, you know what we'll do? We could do, like, a kick stream or what? Or should we do... I can try, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I have to go. Okay, I have to go now. I'll update you guys on social media. Okay? Okay, bye, everyone. I gotta go. Bye-bye, everyone.